Attention. This is Master Sergeant Boboy, former chief investigator of the online Special Investigation Group, delivering a long, no-nonsense rant based on the evidence compiled against at hr7ht's. You asked for it at Brazilispatcha, and I'm here to lay it all out. Parts 1 and to combine straight from the digital trenches. Let's dive into the muck and see what we've got. Part 1. The initial recon. First off, let's set the stage. We're dealing with a YouTube channel at hr7ht's, run by someone calling themselves Mimi, who joined the platform on February 8, 2024, in less than 2 years. This outfit has racked up 396 subscribers and a hefty 191,392 views across 44 videos. Not bad for a newbie, right? But the red flags start waving the moment you peek at the content. The channel's description screams, "If you don't like my videos, then leave. 18 only." And that's not just a quirky tagline, it's a warning. This isn't your average family-friendly vlogger. No, sir. We're wading into a swamp of country bowl animations, personal vlogs, and a disturbing obsession with provocative, borderline explicit themes. The videos, a mixed bag of chaos. You've got Germany x France Country Bowl, Rule 34, pulling 9.2k views. Soviet Union and Germany have fun hitting 3OK, and UK and France have a C-hash, clocking 27k. These aren't innocent cartoons. Rule 34 references are a dead giveaway for adult content, and the censorship bars in some posts don't hide the intent. Then there's the personal stuff, me getting interviewed, 1.5k views, and Rob Elementary, Room 111 award ceremony, 2.8k views, which mix real-life snippets with the absurdity. And don't get me started on the Rob Elementary references, titles like What If? Rob Elementary School Shooting, 2.2k views, and newly released 911 Call by Child into Tragedy at Rob Elementary, 634 views. Flirt with exploiting a real tragedy for clicks. This isn't creativity. It's a calculated gamble with ethics. The audience, young, meme-savvy, and likely drawn to the shock value. The channel's growth is impressive, but it's a house of cards built on a niche that could collapse under scrutiny. The 18+ label suggests Mimi knows the line they're towing, but YouTube's guidelines don't mess around with explicit content or sensitive event exploitation. We're talking potential strikes here, warnings at first, but repeat offenses could shut this down. The Mexican and Japanese flags in the profile hint at cultural influences. Maybe a personal touch, but it doesn't excuse the reckless content strategy. Part 2. Digging deeper into the dirt. Now, let's crank it up a notch with the latest intel, those posts you dumped on me. We're talking a timeline from 11 months ago to just 1 month ago, and it's a cesspool of questionable choices. The theme, peeing, everywhere. USSR peed, North Korea peed, UK peed himself, America's peed. It's like a broken record of crude humor. But it's not just juvenile, it's deliberate. Posts like USSR country human Omorashi, he's male BTW, and North Korea's #CK dive headfirst into fetish territory, with Omorashi being a known kink. The censorship bars are a flimsy shield. YouTube's algorithms and human reviewers aren't fooled by that. This is sexual content masquerading as memes, and it's a violation waiting to happen. Then there's the darker stuff. At our VPN getting tortured with its creepy surgical imagery. That's not funny, it's a potential harassment flag. Mimi's call to spam. Mimi is great to scare this user. That's cyberbullying territory, plain and simple. YouTube's got a zero-tolerance policy for targeting individuals, and this could easily trigger a report. The geopolitical jabs, Israel peed himself. Next to Palestine mix, humor with inflammatory bait, risking backlash from viewers or communities. And the I want to suck their PP's post. That's not satire. It's a neon sign pointing to guideline breaches. Engagement is low, likes range from 2 to 8. Comments from 6 to 51, but the niche audience eats it up. Comments like date me and Mimi's playful retorts show a fan base, but the spam encouragement could backfire with reports. The posting frequency is relentless, multiple times a month, which explains the 44 videos but also heightens exposure to scrutiny. The creator's identity remains vague, but the anime avatar and cultural flags suggest a young, possibly culturally blended individual leaning hard into meme culture for attention. The bigger picture, Let's not kid ourselves, this isn't just a quirky channel. The establishment narrative might call it creative expression, but I call it a calculated risk to exploit YouTube's lax enforcement. The FBI's focus on violent crimes against children and human trafficking from their public docs doesn't directly apply here, but the mention of child exploitation cases like that Houstonian with 35,000 files raises a parallel. Mimi's Rob elementary content isn't that extreme, but it's close enough to warrant a hard look. Military investigations, like those at Fort Hood, show how command climates can foster misconduct here. It's a digital command climate gone rogue. The recent post from @Brazil is back 12 hours ago, tagging me and @GerardoVirgo3712 to expose this YouTuber that made an SFW out of country ball named @hr7ht's is a spark. The blacked out screenshot hints at more damning evidence, and the quitted BC suggests someone's had enough. This could be the tip of an iceberg, user reports, internal flags, or even a coordinated takedown effort. YouTube's three-strike system looms large. One more misstep, and Mimi's out. Final verdict: Mimi's playing with fire, and the evidence videos, posts, and now this call-out paints a picture of a channel teetering on the edge. Sexual content, harassment, and sensitive event exploitation are a triple threat. I'd recommend a deep dive into video content, comment sections, and at our VPNTNT side of the story. If you want me to push further, I can search the web or X for more dirt. For now, @Mimi-hr7ht. Consider this a wake-up call, clean up your act, or the platform's going to clean you out. That's all from Master Sergeant Bob, over and out.